By the end of those 3 years, I was really waiting to get into a job. I come from a middle-class, conservative Christian family. I was an average-ish student. By the time I passed out, I felt I had spent more time outside college, outside class than inside. When I was 15, 16 years old, this was the first time that I got a taste of financial independence. He spoke about money is the root of all evil. So first of all, thank you to Sandeep sir for this opportunity. This is surreal for me. Just walking through that door and walking up this aisle and getting on the stage, it felt like like a dream. So I'm here before you to share the story of my life really, and to share what is possible in your life. And I've titled this From Adversity to Impact. I'm sure each of us has our own stories, right? Things, baggage that we bring from childhood, from adulthood, early adulthood, and different places, some things that we don't even realize. And each one has our specific journeys to here. So I'm here to share with you about that. When I was 15, 16 years old, this was the first time that I got a taste of financial independence. I started teaching little children. I was myself a college goer, and I started taking tuitions for little children. Okay, I come from a middle-class, conservative Christian family. Amazing, childhood, brought up in a very safe space, and but not great money teachings, right? So you are all those limiting beliefs that we spoke about. Money is the root of all evil and those things. But I was not given much pocket money either. So this was a small thing which helped me just be in a position where I didn't have to ask for pocket money. Started teaching, and that was the beginning of the taste of money for me. But somewhere that sowed the seeds of financial independence and the seeds of determination for me. College and all of that, I was an average-ish student. By the time I passed out, I felt I had spent more time outside college, outside class than inside. So by the end of those 3 years, I was really waiting to get into a job. I knew what I didn't want to do, and that was a call center job. Okay, but what did I really want to do? I wasn't sure. In that state of mind, I went for interviews, and then I joined this company. It was a supply chain management company. We did pharmaceuticals, exporting pharmaceuticals to different parts of the world. That is where I started back in 2002 when I just passed out of college. And from then on, it was steady growth in terms of a career. I went from business executive to manager, and then I took a break to study. I went to do my MBA in England, and everything was going well. So the career trajectory was slowly, definitely rising, and the MBA was also an international MBA, and it was a great time of learning for me. Okay, so this was how the career journey was going all along, and along the way, of course, I also took a decision to tie the knot. I got married, and I had my first child. This was almost 8-9 years into the working field. Okay, so I went from becoming a career woman to a mother. For me, what really pulled the rug from under my feet was this thing called addiction, which was present in my house. I was not prepared for it. I did not know how to deal with it. I had not been exposed to it. And for those of you who may have heard or experienced it, right, there is always a dance that happens. There is the addict, and there are people who enable the addict, knowingly or unknowingly. And that is a term called codependency. Now, single parenting for someone who is already facing so many things, especially with the financial crisis, so to speak, put an additional burden. And this is a place where I really did not know how to navigate. So all along, this journey was unfolding, and really developing me in this crucible of different things, okay? And at this time, I really leaned into support communities. So communities have played a huge part throughout my life. With this, all of this unfolding, right, what I'm realizing is these things that stand in front of you as obstacles actually becomes the reason that you develop. And that was one of the great realizations for me, which really unfold with communities. And this was a point when I started reaching out for support, and a mission was emerging within me. And what was that mission? That I am not the only one going through such struggles. You have people around as well, and many of my friends, many of my colleagues were going through similar things. So a mission was emerging. And this is when, the magic of community again came into my life, which was through Wealth Accelerator Hub. And one of the things that a mentor of mine mentioned very early on was that to fail, you don't need to do anything. This is what Sandeep sir was also saying in the morning, right? If we want to not be negative, there's no effort required. But positivity requires effort. Further, what happened was back after all of that, so this was the time that I started reaching out to mentors, to coaches and all of that. And then I had a further loss. I lost my dad, and my mother as well was diagnosed with cancer. So the boat is like rocky and going all over the place. But by this time, by God's grace, I had found this community. And a couple of cash flow games. The cash flow game in Bangalore happened in July last, which I was a part of. And again, there was a huge shift for me. That was followed by getting into the Diamond membership, and then eventually WWR, when I even got into the Quantum membership. And that for me, guys, has been a great shift, because for me, like you can see this whole story unfolding, right? It's taken a lot of courage to even just take the next step forward. Just knowing that Sandeep Gupta is there, he is available, he is, for me, it's been more a psychological safe space to be able to take these steps forward. But all along, the career journey has also been great, because by this time I've clocked in 22 years of corporate experience. I am an associate director in one of the very prominent edtech firms today in India called Upgrad, right? So all of that is going great, but navigating that along the space alone, and it's not like I haven't tried over the years. And coming into this membership back in December, Jan was a huge shift for me. So from then to completing my FPMP, getting myself financially educated first of all, and then understanding, okay, there are so many others around me who are going through their own journeys, especially mid-career professionals. So that has become my mission. Today I am on a mission to empower at least 1 million mid-career professionals in different walks of life, bring out the best, make the best of the life experiences that they've had so far and the work experience they've had so far, because they are actually complementary. This has all been possible hugely because of this community. And the one thing I want to leave with you today is, look, my journey is only just started actually. I am, with the help of the mentors and support system over here, working on my own personal finances. At the same time, I am building this community. Right now, we're running a 21-day career challenge. There are about 15 people inside of that. And so to get to hear from where I've been, just getting off the ground is an achievement for me, and I'm grateful to Sandeep sir for helping me to just share this with you. So you know that whatever you're going through, right, is possible. All you need to do is put one step in front of the other and be an action taker. Remember that the obstacle often is what you need. The obstacle becomes the way. Thank you.